Circus artistry, what does it entail? It's kind of a broad spectrum. To me, it's basically anything, performing anything that you've seen that's different, that you don't really see in the everyday world. So my name is Aden. I'm a circus performer. I go to Towson University and I'm studying music. As a circus performer, I specialize in balloon art, unicycling, juggling, stilt walking, and singing. Out of my many talents, what's my favorite thing to do? Actually, right now, that's getting a little bit more fun is unicycling. I just love unicycling. It's like walking for me. You know, it's actually easier than walking. It feels like I'm flying almost. I ride my unicycle from class to class on campus. And when they see me, then I'll get like a lot of reactions. I'll be like, "Oh my God, that's so cool!" Or, you know, my favorite one is I pass like a group of people, and you know they'll like be having a conversation, and I pass them, and then the conversation just stops, and they just stare at me, and they're like, "Okay," and then they just continue their conversation. The way I got into this, the way I got into circus performing was I was 9 or 10 years old. My parents saw a performer, his name was Greg May, and he had just opened up a circus school in Columbia called Centering Circus School. And so I went there for classes, I started there for summer camps. That's kind of how I got like the very basics of it. And I really, really fell in love with balloon art at the time. I believe I had my first professional balloon event when I was 13. And after that I was like, this is a phenomenal, you know, I love it. You know, I get to interact with hundreds, if not thousands of people, you know, for every event that I do. I fell in love with it. When you learn these kind of skills, it's not just a once and done thing, but instead of going like this, it's like that. So you want to learn, I mean, I want to get better at everything. That's kind of my goal. My current goal at the moment is to be able to juggle 4 clubs, which is insanely difficult to do. The audience usually doesn't understand how much behind the scenes work happens. You know, I had an event not too long ago where I just could not get any trick. And that's kind of what this field of work is like, even when I'm practicing. But I mentioned I'm working on 4 clubs. I have dropped those clubs, I would venture to say, over 5,000 times at this point. Probably more, actually. Like, I've dropped them so many times, but you have to just get up and do it again. My future aspirations, I mean, I want to perform, you know, in some sort of capacity. I just really want to make a living. But my really big thing is I just want to get like contract work. So my end goal is cruise ships. That's kind of like, or for the past few years, that's been my end goal. I really just want to make a living. I just want to try to, you know, support myself. I think circus is just an amazing outlet. You know, I fell in love with it. What value does it have to me? It's just, you know, when I'm doing it, nothing else is bad. You know, when I'm juggling, you know, when I'm practicing, you know, I tune the entire world out, and you know, I'm just right there, and I'm just practicing, and it's like nothing else can affect me, and I love it.
Have a nice day. Man.